President Donald Trump has said the US is now close to securing a full trade access to India. Now, that's something he claims America has never had before. He said we're going to have access into India, and also added that we had no access into any of these countries, and now we do because of what we are doing with tariffs. Now, Trump did not give full details, but framed it as a major breakthrough, adding that past US administrations have failed to, in fact, open Indian markets. New Delhi is a fast-growing economy and a key player in tech, manufacturing, and even pharmaceuticals. Now, full trade access could very well mean huge opportunities for American businesses. Now, Trump also hinted more deals are coming, saying access to global markets is being unlocked one by one.
So we made a deal with Indonesia. I spoke to their really great president, very popular, very strong, smart. And we made the deal. We have full access to Indonesia, everything. As you know, Indonesia is very strong on copper, but we have full access to everything. We will pay no tariffs. So they are giving us access into Indonesia, which we never had. That's probably the biggest part of the deal. India basically is working along that same line. We're going to have access into India. And you have to understand, we had no access into any of these countries. Our people couldn't go in. And now we're getting access because of what we're doing with the tariffs. So they're paying 19% and we are not paying anything.
Well, my colleague Rishabh joins us for more on this. Rishabh, is there any statement you're picking up from the Indian side? And, we heard Trump there. Why is he saying that there has never been such access when it comes, speaking about India?
Right, Arjun, a pretty major statement coming in from Donald Trump last night. And this gives us some sort of an idea on what an India-US trade deal might look like. This is the sort of negotiations that have been going on, but clearly US very much batting for full access to Indian market. That is something that is that is one of their top requirements from this trade deal. But a little deep dive into what the deal with Indonesia looks like. There is a 19% tariff on Indonesian goods. That means that any Indonesian goods entering the US will have to pay 19%, but any US goods entering Indonesia will have to pay 0%. And what Trump has said is that a deal with India will work on the same lines. That means we can expect a sub 20% tariff that Indian goods will have to pay to enter US. But clearly, US is batting for a zero or a nil tariff when it comes to US goods entering India. So we could see something like that, some equation like that coming up in the India-US trade deal. It is true that India's markets have been highly regulated so far. Access has been very highly regulated, but that is something that the Trump administration is looking to break via these new trade deals. We're seeing that in the run-up to August 1st, talks have intensified. Indian negotiators are in Washington as we speak, and we're getting more and more details, and we will hear on some sort of a mini trade deal or an interim trade deal by August 1st.
Well, thanks there for putting things in perspective. Rishabh, a mini trade deal, of course, expected by the 1st of August. Now,